Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jack Flaherty gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Manny V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Flaherty is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different.
High and deep to left center field. O'Neill looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting four.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Alzolay will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-0.
Hey! You got 2 balls.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Stepping in, Tommy Edman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he is in there.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Edman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Jordan Walker is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's 1 on to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Mike Tauchman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Still 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Striding in for his first at-bat, Lars Nootbaar. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone!
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Set to get his day started, Andrew Kisner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a two-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A two-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So striding forward now, Adbert Alzolay. 9-1-2 due up.
Adbert Alzolay.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ian Happ is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Bullet back up the middle. Edman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next to the Cubs.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second, fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 and 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Jordan Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Patrick Wisdom is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Hit high and deep to right center. Edman is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Lars Nootbaar.
The first baseman.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Popped him up. Hosmer over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change, too low, ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Jack Flaherty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. On its way is pitch number 75. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1 to 2-2 now. Fouled off. Two pitch is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Yan Gomes stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. High and deep to left center field. Gone! Into the box, Tommy Edman. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw gets him 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch one more time. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 home. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking to send him packing again. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the stretch, and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubbies 3. Digging in once again, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Mancini moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Tyler O'Neill will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman.
So digging in now, Brendan Donovan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Wilson Contreras will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First delivery to him on the way. Mike Tauchman is in for the 3rd time now, as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Yan Gomes, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Tucker Barnhart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tucker Barnhart.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Zach McKinstry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Zach McKinstry.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs.
Your attention, please.
Michael Rooker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 18, Tucker Barnhart.
Wilson Contreras is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Rooker, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big
The
accomplishment.
batter, number 11.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw not.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it remains. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Dansby Swanson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Gallegos, the native of Mexico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Nobody out, runner on first. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as we are all tied at 5. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is O'Neill. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Joe Romero is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So here's Trey Mancini. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Bellinger heads for the plate. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Christopher Morrow will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 6 and the Redbirds 5. Christopher Morrow stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jordan Walker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Two and 2 the count. Now here it comes. Lifted into center field. Morrow is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, Lars Nootbaar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Rios will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, then get back in that box and try and do damage.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Fouled off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Donovan has got it, and the side is retired. Estrada enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Digging in, Brendan Donovan. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. Paul Goldschmidt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. They'll start things here at 316. 11 home runs and 29 driven in. Runner back safely. Runners on first with one down. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Rooker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Estrada closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.